Do you think the best songs come from when you're writing in that state where like you're very much in it and you're like feeling what you're writing about at that moment, or from afterwards when you've had time to reflect and process and you kind of write it after the fact, like more objectively?
I love this question. I've been waiting for someone to ask me this question.
Nice.
I have a little pattern in which I write the instance and the aftermath. So I have a few songs that I call sister songs because they're related to each other, because one was written in the instance of something and the other was written in the aftermath. So even that song I was talking about like my now ex-friends like being shitty and doing stuff with my ex. So that one was called Karma. And then after that, I wrote a song called Let Go. And they're similar, like, chords-wise, and I do that on purpose. But it's kind of supposed to show, like, the difference. Like, in the first one, I'm explaining the events that happen. I'm questioning, like, you know, you guys have put me in this predicament. Like, do you realize what you're doing to my head? And I'm expressing, like, you know, like, the upsetness about it. And then, like, oh, I'm like, you know what? Shit happens, you know? You can't prepare for this kind of stuff, and you kind of just have to keep moving. I have a few songs like that, like there's Real One and Tell Me. That's a love song, and then breakup song. They actually go to, like, you could play them on top of each other, and they would be in sync. And a handful of other ones too. I tend to think that when I'm writing something in the instance, especially if it's emotionally heavy, I convince myself I won't share that music because I'm like, whoa, this is like personal music. But then I find, and especially with feedback I've gotten from other people, is that I think it's more important to share the things that I don't want to share with the world, because that's the kind of stuff the world needs to see.
Yeah.
Because someone else in the world who may come about my music someday hear that, especially if they're feeling a similar way and feeling shame about, you know, feeling what they're feeling, and then they'll find something that perfectly encompasses and expresses that and brings it to light, and then, you know, then I fulfilled my job as an artist. I follow the quote by Pablo Picasso: "The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away."
Right.
If I can be vulnerable and share things that I felt ashamed about or scared about, and if I can share that anyway, I can give someone else the strength to maybe do the same, or just sit with their emotions knowing that someone else was able to share that too. So then it's like, it's not about me anymore. So that mentality definitely helps decide if I'm going to share something. Could it help someone else? Possibly. Okay, then yeah, it's worth sharing.
I find with like, because I have one song in particular that's super personal to me about my mom dying, and that one I didn't share with anyone. I shared with my brother when I wrote it, and then like no one else for a long time, because, well, okay, like now I will sing it for anyone who will listen, but like I'm always hesitant to bring it out because like I don't want just like play it if like we have like several people hanging out or something, and people are like not paying attention and just like kind of like talking and stuff. I'm like it's like it like means so much to me. Like I don't want to just play it
to no one.
Just like if you're locked in, I'm there. I'll play it, but you know.
I feel that. That's how I feel. So I started feeling that way about my song. It's called Mama Needs Her Baby, and it's actually a song I'm working on like producing right now.
Oh, nice.
And like I tend to take it out of set lists, even though it's like the song has been so important for me. I feel like it's an important part of my story as an artist. Like, you know, people should maybe know that I'm writing like this from a stance of having one parent, and what that and you know that has an impact on my music and like my life and everything. And so I used to like shy away from performing. I don't play it at like open mics often, and if I do, only at certain open mics, because I'm also scared of that. Like, oh well, who's gonna be listening to this adult song? now I try to like make light of it by going like, anyone hear like really sad songs? Well, here's a really sad song.
Yeah.
But I think those things should be shared anyway. But I totally get that perspective.
Yeah. I think ones like that are better for the album. Like put it out if someone wants to take the time to like properly listen to it. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, playing it live. It also just like the sad songs in most environments we're playing at, right? Like if people aren't, unless they're like paying a bunch of money to go see a performance,
Mm-hmm.
like if you're just playing a bar or something, like no one wants to hear the sad song about your mom. It's unfortunate, but it is what
like
it is.
there might still be people in that crowd who like appreciate it and are listening,
Yeah.
but I definitely get like go with the energy of the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I usually play my faster stuff, but I'm like, man, I only have like this many fast songs. So I guess you guys are gonna hear a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
And at that point I'm like, okay, I can either keep playing the same like handful of faster songs, or I can just, I don't know. I try to tell myself like, anytime I start having that anxious thought of like, what if they don't like this? What if this doesn't fit the vibe? I'm just like, shut up. Just shut up and shut up and play.
I think there is something to just like feeling and creating your own vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter what is going on in the crowd right now, like, how do I feel right now? And what do I want to create right now? What am I really feeling?
And people need to know, I make sad music sometimes because if you don't like sad music, you might not like a bunch of music.
Right.
I am a little bit of a melancholy person sometimes, and
they can be like,
if I show you
like,
that,
I love Karina Joy. They have such happy songs, and you go to stream and it's like, what the fuck is this?
their only song out, mom needs to be oh.
Yeah.
It's like I need people to know this about me so they're not surprised later on. It's like, no, I'm a sad boy sometimes, and that's not everything, but it's gonna count for maybe 50%.
Yeah.